at the moment. It's not that cold. It's 18.7. So the heat from downstairs, that's what it is in the living room too. But I've just brought this upstairs to see. It's not any colder here. So heat rises. So that's all right, isn't it? Yay! And I've got my blanket. So it's all good. And oh no, I've just noticed that my guitar string's broken. I was just going to pick this up and I'm like, what the? Where did it? Look at that. Oh well. Good evening. So I'm going to have to... When did that happen? It's just... Oh no. Well, a rare treat for everyone in that I'm not going to be using my guitar today because I need to replace the string. Oh, is it? Anyway. Is that a D string? Yeah, probably. It's not a G string. So, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I better order one online. Oh, what an annoyance. I suppose it's quite good because I haven't had to replace it since I've had it. It'll be the first time for that. But anyway, yes. The humidity's 52 in here. If anyone's asking, that's what it is. And I've been using this room for various little videos, and I've just collected things in here. I did something about my gloves the other day, so I'm just things are piled up, so I can just pile these things on top of me to keep warm. How are you keeping warm this winter? Just wigs. Wigs are very warm. Very warm indeed, and bits of toys and gloves. Yes, lots of gloves. A panda. It's all good. Yes. So yes, exactly. It's so cold that the string snapped. Oh my goodness me! Unbelievable. I just looked over and there it was. Pating. Patang. That was quite a nice noise, actually. So, yeah, I don't know. So, how's everyone been? It's been another week, hasn't it? It's been quite uneventful in terms of politics. You know, we've had the same Prime Minister for nearly 2 weeks now. It's a miracle. Be praised. I think there are elections in, is it midterms in America? So I suppose things might change there, or they might stay the same. I don't even know. But for here, yeah. But it's rained a lot. It hardly rained at all for months and months and months. So much so that the pond in my backyard had completely dried up, and I thought that it had broken. I thought that the lining had broken and that it wasn't going to fill up again because it was never the plastic had gone. But in 1 hour, one day on Thursday, I think it started raining, and I looked out and the pond was full. So there's a lot of water. I mean, when I tried filling it, when I first made it, when I tried filling it with water, I had to use loads, gallons and gallons and litres and all sorts of, what's another measurement of water? That. Anyway, loads of it. And yet, almost immediately, plur. I mean, I was out when it rained and it just... It was just river. It was in the night as well. No, I think it might have been in the night. Was it? There was a storm beginning with the C. I can't remember what it was though. It's all so. I don't know. I'm just like, oh. Maybe I should have some brow lifting. No, that does make me look like Kirstie Alley in that Star Trek. Yes, that's I should not have that then. I will not have a brow lift because I will then look like a Vulcan. Let us not do this. Let us not go down that road. It's a slippery, slippery road. Very much a road. Yes, I do look exactly like a Vulcan, or like Ollie London, who is an idiot and a stupid person who has at various times had so many plastic surgeries that he doesn't know what to do, and now he's decided that all of that was for naught, in vain, and he's telling everybody that now all these people are evil, and now he's a born again Christian, and he's a right wing bigot, and who'd Who'd have thought it? Who'd have seen that coming? Except for everyone, when he was just claiming to be all sorts of things with just no rhyme nor reason, which I think self-identifying is a good thing generally, except if you're Ollie London, in which case go away. Ollie London, it's no. But for most people, I'm happy for that to happen, except for some people, specific people, who are just obviously taking the piss. Now, I should probably, I don't know why I'm annoyed by that person. He's just, I'm not watching his videos, but he just appears out of nowhere. Yeah, I don't know. It was just, I don't know whether you've seen him. He's, he's an internet celebrity that has just ridden the wave of publicity in various different guises. Like, oh, honestly, I don't even know what to say with that. There was I can't remember what it was. Some pundit that was. Oh, I can't even remember what his name was. Anyway, I don't know why I'm ranting about. Now I'm being hateful about somebody, and that's not what I want to go. No, it's not a news story. He was. Oh, honestly, he had an awful lot of plastic surgery. What it was, he decided that he wanted to. That he's a British person. That he wanted to look like a Korean pop star. All right, but then he claimed that he was a Korean pop star, and nobody could tell him that he wasn't, and he wasn't. And then he decided that he was, oh, I don't know, look him up. I don't even want to talk about it. It's so depressing, because the trajectory of this, basically, is there were a couple of different, oh, now I'm this, and now I'm that, and now I'm something else, and now he says completely, oh, no, and now all of that is in the past, and I am something else entirely. It's depressing because there are people who are who they say they are, and there are people that are just mocking, and he is one of the people that's just mocking, as far as I can see. So no, let's just leave that, because I don't want to go down that road of being mean to people. But sometimes people are annoying. There are some annoying people, and that person is an annoyance. It's just very, it's just like, oh, I want to be sympathetic, and that's it. And they play on people's, oh, well, I want to go with you, and I want to understand where you're coming from and believe you, because you do. Well, that's one thing. You want to believe people, and most people are genuine and honest and pure, and you go, yes. And and people's identity change. This is the thing. People's identity is not always fixed. You can be one thing at one point in your life, another point in your life, and that's fine, and you shouldn't be mocked for that. But just that. And now I don't even know why have I gone down this road. Oh, yes, but generally be kind. Maybe I should just be kind about Ollie London, because he's clearly going through some things. There's issues involved there. There is issues. Anyway, there's other things going on in the world apart from that, isn't there? I had 3 people watch me, and I lost one of them talking about in that person. Usually I'd just be playing my guitar, and it would all be happy and jolly. But no, I can't do that without jabbing myself in the eye with a guitar string, which might be one of the better things I've done with a guitar. You can't really tune it when there's nothing to tune it against. I'm just going to work out how to, I don't know whether you pull it out and then, it's so, I'm going in and out of focus here. That's so annoying. Meh. Yeah, so back to 3 people. Wow, it's a miracle. 3 whole people. It's down to 18.5. Tiny little bit colder, or is it warmer? What did it start at? I thought it was 7, but not as humid. dry in this room because it's so dusty, dusty room. Yeah. So what else did I have? Oh, I got a flu shot this week. And I got it, and and the pharmacist was like, "Oh, why are you coming to get this?" It's like, that's a bit. He's like, "Why are you coming to get this?" It's like, well, because I don't want to get flu. What do you think? Anyway, whereas he's just like, "Are you vulnerable or something?" It's like, just jab me in the arm. Get on with it anyway. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll be protected against that, and I'll be nice and well. Or winter is coming. Winter is coming. Hello, Terry. It's yeah. So this is. I'm just like, oh no. Is it just too cold to even do this? It's not that cold. I've got my lovely warm blanket. I was talking to a friend today. Well, we went out and got fruit juice, and then we went in the library, and the library was lovely and warm because I think it's being used as a warm bank. There was loads of people on it, and it's in the library on a Sunday, because that's a good place to go when you've got no electricity in your house and you can go and read things and do everything. So I was thinking, oh, that's nice. Maybe that's where I'll go and live, in the library. It's nice. So many people in there. I've never seen so many people in the library. So that says a lot about people wanting to read, and also the fact that it's a lot colder in their houses than it is in the lovely warm library. And you can't eat in the library. That's one thing. They should have snacks. They should have a little snacky area where you get free snacks. I think that's something to suggest. Oh, another thing that's happened this week is I came home from where was I? Wales. When was that? Tuesday. Oh, it's so long in the past. And on the way back, I was messaging somebody because there's a nice sort of big church that's available that people the person that owns it wants to make into like an art centre, and I had a crisis about comedy, and I was like, I need to get courses, and I need to get back into it because it's been so long since I did live gigs, what with all the things that were happening, that I'm completely out of practice, and I felt I needed some more confidence. But then I looked up and I've missed a lot of the courses, and also they're very expensive, and also people were saying, I will mentor you, and some of them were like, oh, that's nice, but you're expensive, and other people that were like, this person does mentoring, and I'm like, but I know that person, and I don't really want to be mentored by somebody that I know personally on the same, and that I feel is not better than me. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, I'm not saying that about everyone, because there were some people that I was like, I would consider that. And I am considering that, but for the money, and that is the thing. So even though I was half thinking of doing a course, I was also half thinking of not doing a course because they are very expensive. And maybe I should just go out and do gigs, but I don't know where they are anymore because everything's different. And the people that are doing professional gigs are going, oh, has anyone got paid from these gigs? I haven't got paid. So, you know, even the gigs that do pay are not getting paid, and the ones that are just like tryout gigs have just disappeared because there's nobody going out and stuff except to the library, obviously. Yeah, and so I don't know really what to do about that, but I have decided to go to the Edinburgh Festival Fringe next year, yes, with a show. Too much information is going to be, if you look at the song, to TMI, the song, I thought, well, yes, I should do music in it. My guitar's broken, it's all gone to, I've got 10 months or whatever, 11 months, how long is it, 9 or 10 months to fix my guitar and learn my own songs. Now I've got a bunch of songs and I can write some more, and I can string together bits in the middle with comedic flair and competence, high competence. I'm so competent, me, and make an actual show. So maybe what I'll do is, so that I get some confidence. Some people were saying you should get a director, but I need a show to get a director. So I should work on that, I should think. I was going to do National Novel Writing Month for November, but it's the 6th of November and I haven't started doing that yet. And I have got a bunch of novels that I half wrote from years ago that I should really continue with and finish before I start a new one. So I'm full of ideas and bits, but never go anywhere with them. I go, oh, I should do that thing. And do I do that thing? No, I blooming don't do that thing. I just go, I should. So if I've got an actual thing, a goal to get towards, then I should do that thing. So it's definitely in August. I've got to get there and pay for things, but I have a show that I can get on with. But I've also got to learn my own songs, and that is a struggle, because if you see the videos of my songs, there's usually a few cuts where I've started the song and then gone, oh, and then had to, like, what's the next bit? So I have to know the song all the way through and play it in front of people without going wrong. And if you've seen my guitar playing and my singing, and from this, my complete lack of remembering things, then you'll see the problem with that. So I really need to work on that, don't I? Yes, indeed. But I've got a blanket. Maybe I can bring my blanket up, because it sometimes gets quite cold in Edinburgh, and it gets rainy. Like that first year that I went there, that I didn't realise that in August that it got quite rainy, because for some reason I was thinking it was going to be warm and lovely, and in the north of, it's not the north of Scotland, in the north of Britain, it's the south of Scotland, so it should be balmy. And I think indeed that it reached high temperatures of over 30 this year. But the year that I went, it did not. It rained, and I was wearing sandals, and I had to walk to the place where I was living. So I sort of got trench foot that year, and my toes have never really recovered, in that I might have mentioned it last year that one of my toenails fell off. So yes, sit down and write my own material. Yes, I should sit down, and that's what I shall do. And then towards the middle of next year, maybe I will do a course. Maybe I'll save up for a course, some sort of course on how to be confident in your own show, your own solo show, or something like that. There's not as many courses as there were of that. Or I might try and get a director to actually punch it into shape. But that requires money, and so I need to sort myself out. I definitely do. So I don't want to go back to the jobs I was doing, because it was rewarding in many. It was rewarding helping people and doing your bit, and it was all during COVID. So during that whole thing, it was nice to help people and do stuff and feel like you were benefiting the future of humanity with, helping children and stuff. But then now I'm just like, oh, I am old, Father William, and I've got a blanket, and I have to have flu shots and stuff. So I just want to concentrate on just doing the things that I want to do. So I'm admitting to myself that I did always want an entertainment career. I always did, and I never really tried hard enough. So maybe I should try a bit harder and admit that that's what I want. It's embarrassing, because you're like, oh, I'm probably not very good, and so everyone will know that I'm not very good. It's like, yes, but so what? Because there's loads of people in the entertainment industry that are no good at all and still manage to have a career. So yeah, whatever. It's confidence mainly, isn't it? It's a lot of talent, but it's a lot of luck, and it's a lot of knowing the right people and getting in there, and usually having famous parents. But apart from that, it's like luck really, and trying and working hard. And I don't know what it is really. It's just a mixture of things. Who can even say? Talent is some of it, but not all of it. Really, not all of it. And making the right decisions, of which I've never been any good. Making decisions of any sort is anathema to me. It's like, here's 2 or 3 choices. Which one do you want? Can I have all or none? Is there another option? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'll do something. And it's the wrong one. Whatever it is that I will choose, it will guaranteed to be the wrong one. I think, I've made the right choice. I'm getting on the little steppy stones. I'm crossing the river on these little stepping stones, and there's another one. And then I go, no, I've gone the wrong way. I've gone the way where the stepping stones just sink into the mud, and that's the end of me, and that's pretty much my life. coffee in a nutshell. Yes. Oh my goodness me! I really need to get that guitar fixed. So yeah. I was going to say there was the Black Friday sales. Do you think they'll have guitar strings in the Black Friday sales, or even a guitar, a brand new guitar? I've already got I've got more than one guitar. I don't need another guitar. Or a little mini keyboard. I learned the little mini keyboard. It's like, there you go. I've distracted myself again. It's like, concentrate on what you've got. Learn the guitar before you learn. I started to learn the piano. I did a while back, and I got somewhere, but I'm very impatient, so I skipped through the book. There was like teach yourself piano, and I was like, no, I keep going until I get to, and then I was like, la 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 la. So I think I could play Gymnopody, and I could play the theme from Dr. Zhivago, somewhere my love, la 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 la, that one. No, that's not that. That's Gone with the Wind, isn't it? Anyway, I think there was a theme from Dr. Chicago. Dr. Chicago? What on earth is Dr. Chicago? Well, that's a new one on me. Yes, Dr. Chicago, the well-known tale of a doctor from Chicago that eats lots of pizzas and is a bit of a gangster and goes to see Oprah Winfrey and then decides to run away into the snow. I don't know what Dr. Chicago, whatever it is, that whatever that was, I could play that, and I could play Ode to Joy. That was good. La 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 la. With both hands, I could do the chords, but I can't remember any of that. But maybe I should get back to that and remember what I could do. Magic of my piano fingers, la 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 la. But that probably wouldn't help me write well, the thing is with your own songs is it doesn't matter if they don't sound like what they're supposed to. You go, that's how my song was supposed to sound. Yeah, I haven't done my song wrong because it's my song. It's how I did it. So maybe that's the advantage. It's like, la la la, what's that sound? That's a unique sound. It might sound like it's discordant, but it's my chords. La la la, da 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 da. Piano cat. Yeah. So I've got things on the horizon. I've got things to do and the future. Have I though? I don't know. Have any of us got a future? Like, it could be. Thank you. I'm just laughing myself to death here. With my I'm a tartan ghost. I've gone all. Yes, there. Give myself a little bit of a facelift. Ooh, look, I don't look old enough for a flu shot now. Not old enough at all. And so, oh my goodness me. I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going. I've tried to be doing the TikToky app lately, but I wasn't really doing very well to start with. I was getting some views, but the last few videos that I put up have practically got nobody watching it at all. In that, there was one video that I put on this platform as a short, and it got over 800 views like that. I'd forgotten to monetize it, so it's of no use to me. I got 800 views with no money. I mean, I'd only get like probably half a penny if you're lucky from that. I don't really know how much you get from I don't know how much you get, but nothing is what I got. But then the very exact same video on the other platform got 20, and I was like, oh, I don't understand. It was getting more than that for a little while, but so I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Somebody suggested deleting it all and starting again. I was like, I don't want to do that. Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? Yes, exactly. When that goes, who knows? I suggest TikTok, or make little videos, or just come and see when the Twitter goes down, come and see me there and join me there. I also join Mastodon in the in the Wales twit or something, the Wales tweet, I don't know, this, I don't really know how it works. There's like little tiny servers that all join up, and you can send messages between I don't know what it is, but it's like, you can join one of these, and we suggest this, and I'm like, I'll just join the Welsh one, because it says you don't have to be in Wales to join it, and it's just joining all the Welsh people together. I'm like, oh, all right then, I'll do that. But because I couldn't see anything else that looked anywhere vaguely similar. But then everyone's saying, oh no, I went on the books and literature, or the arts and drama. And I'm like, oh yes, that sounds nice. I don't know how it works, so I've no clue. I tried to join it on my laptop, but it was all, because my eyes don't work very well with a dark background with light text, like white text on black. It's like, no. So that's how it showed up on my laptop. So I sort of went away and went, no, don't want to, because my eyes have gone funny. You know, when you look at the optical illusions, you look at the dot, and then you look up on the ceiling and you see, like I did it then, because this white on the dark background. So it's like, oh, I can see the negative version of my face on the ceiling. Yeah, well, that's what happens when I see that text. And yeah, but then I did download it on my phone, and you can have 3 different things. You can have average, light, and darker, so it's different on the phone, so you can see it. I can see it, but now I've joined it, and nobody else is my friend or whatever, and so nobody's there. I'm nobody. I've got no followers and no content, and I don't really know what it's for, but I joined it. But I don't know what the future is, really. I mean, Facebook was a different beast before it changed itself. And then, do you remember MySpace? MySpace, yes, exactly. What is Mastodon? Why is Mastodon? I don't understand. I know Mastodon's like, is a bit like an elephant, isn't it? an oldie worldy prehistoric elephant. Is it? It's not a dinosaur. Anyway, it's a thing. And but I keep thinking of mastic asphalt, which is what they used to line roads. Mainly because when we were at school, we had careers classes, and they showed us really old animation of this little guy that was trying to work out what oh, it's dusty in here. Oh my goodness me. I'm gonna have to cut this short, really. Anyway, mastic asphalt layers. That was what everyone was it's like, that's what you should do. Everyone should lay the mastic asphalt. I know my parents found out about that, and they were like, why are you telling all the kids to be road layers? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but shouldn't we be aspiring higher than that? Anyway, it's very dusty in here, and I should go and fix my guitar and wrap up warm. And very nice to see you, and I will see you soon, and have a lovely week. Why am I? Oh, dearie me. Okay. Good. Yes, you too. Have a great week. See you soon. Bye-bye.